Imagine a place where the earth itself speaks, where giant figures are etched into the desert floor, so vast they can only be fully seen from the sky. This isn't science fiction. It's the Nazca Desert in southern Peru, home to one of humanity's greatest and most beautiful enigmas, the Nazca Lines. For over 1,500 years, these incredible geoglyphs have silently watched the heavens, sparking our curiosity and challenging our understanding of ancient civilizations. Who were the Nazca people who created them, and what message were they trying to send? Were these intricate patterns a desperate plea to the gods, a giant astronomical calendar, or something else entirely? Today, we're taking to the skies to unravel the mystery. Stretching over nearly 400 square miles, the Nazca Lines are a breathtaking collection of over 800 straight lines, 300 geometric figures, and 70 incredible animal and plant designs, or biomorphs. We see a hummingbird, its wings frozen in mid-flap, a spider with astonishing anatomical accuracy, a monkey with a swirling tail, and even a figure that some call the astronaut. These weren't painted on the ground. The Nazca people created them by carefully removing the reddish-brown, iron oxide-coated pebbles that cover the surface of the desert, revealing the lighter-colored earth beneath. It's a simple technique, but the scale is monumental. Some of these lines stretch for miles, perfectly straight, crossing valleys and hills without deviation. How did a culture without modern surveying equipment, without the ability to see their work from above, achieve such precision? This is the first layer of the puzzle. The lines were first brought to widespread international attention in the 1930s, when pilots flying commercial routes over Peru noticed the strange markings on the desert floor. Before that, they were largely unnoticed from the ground, just shallow trenches in the landscape. It was this aerial perspective that changed everything. Suddenly, the world was confronted with a massive open-air art gallery created by an ancient culture. The question immediately became, why? If the creators themselves couldn't see the finished product, who was the intended audience? This fundamental question has given rise to some of the most fascinating theories in archaeology. One of the most popular and enduring theories is that the lines were a form of worship, a massive offering to the gods in the sky. The Nazca civilization flourished in one of the driest places on Earth, where water was the most precious resource. It's believed that many of the animal figures like the spider, monkey, and lizard were symbols connected to water and fertility. Perhaps these giant etchings were a way to get the attention of powerful deities who controlled the rain and the harvests. By carving these sacred symbols into the land itself, they were creating a permanent, unmissable prayer. Imagine processions of people walking these lines, chanting and performing rituals, their collective energy directed towards the heavens, pleading for life-giving water in a barren land. It's a powerful image, suggesting a deep spiritual connection between the people, their land, and their gods. But what if the purpose was more scientific? Another compelling theory, championed by researchers like Maria Rieke, the German mathematician and archaeologist who dedicated her life to studying the lines, suggests they were an enormous astronomical observatory. Rieke, often called the Lady of the Lines, spent decades mapping and measuring the geoglyphs. She proposed that many of the lines align with the rising and setting of important stars and constellations, as well as the solstices and equinoxes. In this view, the Nazca Plain was a giant celestial calendar, helping the people track time, predict seasons, and regulate their agricultural cycles. The hummingbird, for instance, might align with the summer solstice, signaling a specific time of year. This would make the Nazca Lines not just a work of art, but one of the most sophisticated feats of ancient astronomy in the world. It frames the Nazca people not just as worshippers, but as keen-eyed scientists of the sky. Then there's the theory that connects the lines to water in a more practical way. Some researchers argue that the lines are not pointing to the stars, but to something much more vital underground: water sources. This theory, proposed by scholars like David Johnson, suggests that the geoglyphs act as a giant map of subterranean aquifers and water channels. The trapezoids might indicate the location of wells, while the straight lines could be marking the flow of underground streams. In this context, the animal figures could be symbols for the presence of water. This makes perfect sense in such an arid environment, The lines wouldn't be for gods in the sky, but for people on the ground, a crucial guide to survival. It paints a picture of a highly practical and resourceful society, using their engineering skills to master their challenging environment. Of course, no discussion of the Nazca Lines is complete without touching upon the more out there theories. The sheer scale and precision of the lines, combined with the fact they're best viewed from above, inevitably led to speculation about extraterrestrial involvement. Popularized in the 1960s, theories proposed that the lines were ancient runways for alien spacecraft, or messages intended to welcome visitors from other worlds. The humanoid figure with large eyes is often pointed to as evidence of an ancient astronaut. While these ideas capture the imagination, they lack any archaeological evidence. Mainstream science has shown that the lines could have been created with the simple tools and sophisticated knowledge of the Nazca people. Using wooden stakes, ropes, and a clear understanding of geometry, small teams could have constructed even the largest figures. By creating a small-scale model and then scaling it up, they could achieve remarkable precision without ever needing to fly. So, where does that leave us? Are the Nazca Lines a prayer, a calendar, a map, or something else entirely? The truth is, it's likely a combination of all these things. Ancient societies rarely compartmentalize their lives into neat boxes like religion, science, and daily life. It's highly probable that the lines served multiple functions at once. They could have been ritual pathways used in ceremonies that were timed by astronomical alignments to petition the gods for water, which was located using the very same lines as a guide. The purpose wasn't one thing, it was everything. It was the physical manifestation of their entire worldview, a bridge connecting the earth, the sky, and the underworld. The lines were a way for the Nazca people to organize their world, understand their place in the cosmos, and interact with the forces that governed their existence. What is undeniable is the enduring legacy of the Nazca people. Despite having no written language, they left us an indelible message etched into the very fabric of the planet. These lines have survived for centuries thanks to the unique climate of the region. It's incredibly dry, windless, and stable. But they are also fragile. A single footprint can damage the delicate surface, a mark that could last for hundreds of years. That's why preservation efforts, led by organizations like the one Maria Rika founded, are so crucial. Today, the Nazca Lines are a UNESCO World Heritage Site, protected for future generations to marvel at. They serve as a powerful reminder of human ingenuity, our innate need to make our mark on the world, and our timeless fascination with the mysteries of the universe. So, the next time you look up at the stars, think of the Nazca people. They weren't just looking up. They were drawing on the earth to mirror the heavens, creating a conversation between our world and the cosmos that continues to echo through time. They prove that you don't need advanced technology to create something that will mystify and inspire people for millennia. All you need is ingenuity, a deep connection to your world, and a message you believe is worth carving into the land itself. What do you think is the most compelling theory behind the Nazca Lines? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We love diving into these ancient mysteries with you. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more explorations of our world's greatest wonders. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.